Out and welcome back to KOUDELKA. As you can see, we did some building up and switched around equipment. Now we're ready to move on with the game. And for those that didn't see the first video, there's a dark horror RPG with weird ass different kinds of creatures. And there is no text-based story, it's all audio. So I'm going to pick and choose when I talk during it. But that's alright. That might give y'all a break, because I know I bore y'all to death with my commentary. His knife broke immediately. As I already mentioned, the battles can be a little bit tedious, but overall, I don't see anything wrong with it. If you're a fan of RPGs, it shouldn't bother you at it shouldn't bother you at all if you're actually a fan of RPGs. Now we're going to put some mind in the old Edward Plunkett, just because mind also gives you magic defense. So yeah, we're going to give him a little bit more mind. That way he's a little bit more protected. Because that's his biggest weakness, is magic. And bosses love to cast magic, so... Oh yeah, we need to give him a new weapon. Let's see what weapons we have available for him. Nah, I don't want to give him the gun. So, he's pretty much with what he's got. Nothing. Anyway, we're heading deeper into the mansion to explore more stuff and unravel more of the mysteries. Now this game is full of bosses and mini bosses, so there's plenty of that to go around. And it does have good atmospheric graphics and music.
Poetry should delve into the depths of the souls of the faithful and others. It should inspire the soul as Alexander Pope, George Herbert.
If they have the power to do away with these evil spirits, I'd choose anyone, even your dear old carpenter's son.
Blasphemous! Pagan! How dare you utter such words of sin?
To seek help from someone you've never met before is ridiculous, especially when people are dying from hunger every single day in London.
They're all filthy and immoral little beggars that deserve to die. Heaven is...
That doesn't sound like a demonic spirit to me.
The noise is coming from that building over there.
Poison didn't kill us, so now they're taking the fast and easy way now. Don't be ridiculous. Why don't you ask the bullets who's being ridiculous?
You idiots!
Yep, now there's snipers trying to kill us. That weird worm hand crawling whatever the fuck they're supposed to be. At least most of the status effects don't last after combat. There are a few that do, but not many. And you can see how much weaker James is. Hopefully I find another weapon for Edward because he lost his. Here's one of the mini bosses. This mini boss is always a pain in the ass to me. These 3 crystals. Now, on this fight, you're best off focusing on a single enemy. This fight could sometimes take a while. I didn't build up as much as I normally would have, just because I wanted to get the second part out as quick as possible. I don't have a good stockpile of weapons and shit right now, so fighting was just barely anything. Hell, that didn't do shit. Arshin. Yeah, this is one of the most tedious bosses in the game. Only because you're still incredibly weak when you fight it, so you have little gear and limited magic. If only I would have found better stuff when I did that building up. God damn it, KOUDELKA is silenced. I think silence wore off of KOUDELKA good. Now, I'm sure this is one of the things that turns off viewers is watching long, boring fights. That's why RPGs normally don't get a lot of fucking build-up. Especially when they're ridiculously long, boring fights like this one. But this is actually the most boring fight in the game. Once we get past it, the rest of the game is better. Yep, KOUDELKA being silenced kind of sucks. I was going to see what weapon she had equipped, because I think she has a weapon that doesn't actually deal damage, because there are some weapons that don't deal damage at all. Well, it heals that enemy, so don't attack her, as that thing was her weapon. Edward's so fucking weak against magic. But the good thing is, this is building up his fucking, this is building up his fist, which will be useful for the times when I have no weaponry for him. KOUDELKA's no longer silenced. Good. Yeah, like I said before, the music in this game is actually not terrible. I actually think it's partially catchy. But yeah, I do plan on doing a full run on this game. Sorry. Hell, even if nobody watches these videos, I still plan on doing a full run on it. We just gotta get past all this boring stuff and get to the actual game. I mean, we're at the actual game, but you know what I mean. Gotta get past these boring fights. Yeah, I want them to focus on James. KOUDELKA silenced again, isn't she? And this fight takes forever. I am doing reviews on more interesting videos if this one's not to your liking. But for now, this is the video we're doing at the moment. We also got several classic side scrollers for NES and other various RPGs. So if you find one of those to your liking more, I gotta stop saying to your liking, that just sounds retarded. I'm using a lot of items on this fight, but luckily we can build up items next time we get to a save point. Well, this is one of the most annoying fights in the game. The rest of the fights aren't so bad, just gotta get past this bullshit. Alright, that asshole's down. One more to go. Yeah, James is fucking worthless at the start. He gets better. He does get better, but it takes him a while. Again, really need to get Edward's mind up, because he is so severely weak against magic. she doesn't have enough magic to cast anything, so she's pretty much useless in this fight now. Because her weapon cannot hurt that guy. I could use a Listel to restore magic, but that'd be a waste at this point. Especially since she keeps getting silenced. As he saw, James is equipped with a life-tapping weapon, which is useful. The motherfucker just healed himself. Well, we're almost done with this annoying ass battle. Then we can move on to something more entertaining. Sorry about that. Yeah, I apologize if I had better equipment, then this battle would have been quicker, but I wasn't lucky enough to find better equipment. But it's over. Now we can move on and actually get to more interesting stuff. I found some weapons from this. Good. And learned Tornado. Alright, that was nice. Let's see what weapons we got. Rapier, T-bar. Alright, nothing for her. Except for the Air J ring. That is very nice. And now we got a weapon for him. We're going to use the old normal rapier. There we go. We found something useful. We might as well heal. Hold on. Before we heal, let's see how close we are to a level. Got the auto restore with a level. Still a little ways from a level. So yeah, we'll go ahead and use items to heal. Let's see. Guess we'll go ahead and use a Listel on KOUDELKA just so she gets some magic back. I didn't want to bring that up. I was trying to head through the door that was sealed mysteriously. Yes, I want that Listel. Alright, now this box you can't open right away. until you get the combination. Yeah, you gotta find the combination and then backtrack to get what's in that box. So we're not doing that right now because we don't know the combination.
My goodness. This building is full of dead bodies and skeletons.
It's full of ghosts and spirits. I can feel them.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Dear Lord, please save these lost souls.
This must have happened a long time ago. The power is so strong. If I can channel some of these spirits, maybe I can find out what happened here.
Channel the spirit.
Shame on you. You two should be praying for their
The
souls.
spirits floating in this room. I can let them possess my body so they can talk. The reason I came here is I heard the cry of one particular female voice. She
I will
was...
not stand for this. Not only do you not believe in God, but now you're going to disturb the spirits?
Shut up! Would you stop bothering me? Chance. Darkness. Death. Oh no. There were so many of them. This is
What's going on?
they were imprisoned and tortured and thousands of them.
Kill them! They cut off my fingers. They crushed my legs. They smashed my head and cut out my guts. They took everything from me. They locked me up and chopped my body.
Oh, my eyes! Oh, my ears! Oh, they're burned! Help! How horrible. This place used to be a prison. For hundreds of years, kept in secret. Whoever went against the authorities or misconducted themselves in any way were locked up here and killed.
No! Don't touch me! You piss off! Go to hell!
Well, after that horrifying event. Ah. Yep, now we're fighting haunted furniture. nuts and antidotes. Now we're being attacked by the Undead Bride, which is a mini-boss. But she's not as dangerous or as long-winded as that other one was. They really silenced KOUDELKA again. Damn it. That's one problem I have with this game, is there are a shitload of silence attacks. And KOUDELKA seems to be really weak against silence. I guess that's just to make it more fair, because KOUDELKA's magic is overpowered as fuck if you focus on it. But it still irritates me. Fucking silencing KOUDELKA every fucking second they get a chance to. Very annoying. If she wasn't silenced, this fight would have already been over. I'm not moving up to attack with her because her weapon is one of those ones that doesn't really hurt much. Just gotta wait for the silence spell to wear up. It's over. Ouch. That evil scream didn't help me. This is where we get the Megalith spell, which is a very important spell for later. Also another accessory for KOUDELKA. That made that sound completely stupid. Okay, now we got the rope ladder, which is what we needed to fucking progress. And like I said, we'll have to come back for that chest once we learn the combination. Yeah, every time you see a little S next to the information, it's a save spot, so you can save your game at those points, which is something you want to do, especially when you don't have very many options to save half the time. But anyway, yep. Evil ghost kid.
Hey. Wait a minute. Hey.
Edward. You should just die. I wanted you to lay down and die.
Ghosts?
Hey, let that be a message to you. Never trust a kid in a horror game, because they're always evil. Now, sometimes it can be hard to see what's ahead, mainly because of the fucking graphics can kind of blend together. Alright, now this is actually the end of the first CD. Yeah, the first CD is kind of short. Alright, everyone's healed enough. But this is where you pretty much fight the clones of yourselves. Oh yeah, you want to start collecting these glass parchments, because that'll be a puzzle that we deal with in the second CD. But this is actually the end of the first CD. This is the final boss of the first CD, where you fight your ghost clones. And the one you want to kill first is actually James' ghost that just ran into that corner. Or is he the last one you want to kill? I don't remember. Well, since we already started killing this guy, we'll kill the Edward ghost first. By now, if you gave KOUDELKA both of those rings, she's way powered up from what she was. Well, Edward's dead. But at this point, it's okay if Edward dies. If you gave KOUDELKA most of those rings, and none of the boss guys in this fight could actually really hurt her except for the Edward ghost. So that's actually a good reason to kill the old Edward ghost. Now the turns seem kind of random in combat. The enemies tend to get more turns than you do half the time. I don't know why that is. Maybe it has to do with how low your agility is at the start. But once Edward Ghost is dead, the rest of this fight's not that tough. Gonna go ahead and try to move her in to block the KOUDELKA ghost. Also, it's sometimes random. Sometimes the spells are instant, and sometimes they fucking, take a turn or two to cast. I'm sure that has something to do with your proficiency and all that shit too. But, I forgot what whiskey does. I think whiskey is the revive item. So we're gonna eat some bread with him. Just so there's another target to try to kill. Then we're gonna move him over to Edward and try to revive him. I'm pretty sure whiskey is the revive item. But you see how the enemy tends to get a lot of double turns on you. It actually kind of sucks that they do that, but I haven't been really putting anything into my agility, so. But it's still bullshit. whiskey ain't revive. Let's try rope. Hell, it won't let me do any of the items with him, so we'll just cast heal on himself. That's kind of fucking ridiculous. Apparently whiskey is not the revive item unless he can't revive in combat. Which is a possibility. I want to keep James alive just so there's more than one target for the enemies to attack. Wow, he's severely weak against wind. I did not know James was weak against wind. Now I do. As you guessed, this is another long, drawn-out battle. But if he did the right thing and gave KOUDELKA the 2 rings, this battle is actually a lot faster. But so are the enemies. It was a good idea to use up some of these low items anyway, because you do, even though you have a big inventory, you do have limited inventory space. So sometimes you want to use the items up just so you have space for something better. Fucking double turn enemies always piss me off. Especially when he might do... Yeah, see how horseshit that can get? That's one reason why you want to build up in this game. But unfortunately, I did not build up long enough at the start to make this fight easy. But luckily, KOUDELKA with both of those rings can handle this fight by herself. Now there will be a point later in this game where KOUDELKA does have to go solo, and that's one reason why you want to make sure she's geared to hell, because the solo parts are probably the hardest part in the game if you're not prepared for them. Damn, well, you get fucking triple turn this time? Fucking horseshit. Well, one saving grace is this boss cannot silence you, which is actually really nice. Because if he could silence you, this would be one of those fights that takes fucking forever. Yeah, got one of the icon pieces and got the revive spell, so now I can revive people. But we're going to end this here, and when we come back, we're going to make it to the second CD. And actually, fuck it, we might as well go to the second CD. We're going to go ahead and go to the second CD. Why wait? Get some saves here. Yeah, go ahead and get some saves here and move on to the next CD. But yeah.
Did you see all those bodies? Be quite a party if they're alive.
They've probably been abandoned for hundreds of years. Must be some fascinating old stories.
I saw some pretty fresh ones, too. One who was shot. One who'd been cracked in the head with an axe. And some with no visible signs of injury. They must have been poisoned.
I bet the new ones were fortune seekers like us. That old couple must be. You mean to tell me they killed all those people? Rubbish.
All those deaths are rubbish?
They're all liars and thieves anyway. This is still a monastery. This is still God's house, prison or no. Why all those liars and heathens are killed is none of my concern.
How could you possibly say a thing like that?
That doesn't sound very priestly. I am not a priest. I am a bishop.
I don't give a rat's ass what you are. Look, I'm not saying that all those people were saints, okay? But that doesn't mean that they should be put to death.
You saw that old couple. They're so well-mannered, kind. You think they're killers?
Good manners?
Yes.
Think about it. Why would they leave the place such a mess?
I know.
You think they'd at least bury the body?
Possibly.
Anyway, I have this strange feeling we're not alone with all these bodies and ghosts. You'd better keep your mouth shut. If you want to live.
Alright, we're ending this here. I'm sorry if I'm running out of time. I was going to make it to the second CD, but, yep, don't have the time for it. So let's end this one here. Now I'll see y'all in the next episode of this. If you like my videos, please check them out. And please subscribe if you like them enough. I'm sure you'll find at least one that you like. But yeah, this is KOUDELKA. We'll be continuing on with it at a later date. Y'all have a good night.